here we had a situation where we had a full-time employee, got a job with an employer. The employer said, we want you to undertake certain training. We will pay for it. So here's our little employee, pops into his paid training. That's great. Cost of the training is paid for by the employer. Even better. The employer says, we're going to continue to pay you your usual salary during this period. There's one condition. You need to stay with us for a certain period. You need to, remain employed with us for a certain period. If you leave before the end of that period, then you have to repay us the amount of money that we paid for you to undertake this training. It's a fairly standard arrangement we see in law firms and accounting firms all the time.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think happened here?
You left.
Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.
I hope everyone's laughing. I think that's really funny, the little fly out. Anyway. So don't mind me, everyone laughing at my own jokes and PowerPoints. That's tragic, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we have a Slido next for you. Because the person left, they have been required to repay that amount, the cost of the training, to the employer. So our question for you on our Slido is, can the employee claim a deduction for this under 8-1? So yes, it was an education expense relating to their role. We can deduct it. No, it's capital expenditure and therefore not deductible. And the third option, we're not sure.
Because it's a published private ruling, we are very short on facts. Typically, it's all anonymized. It's very brief. And these things tend to be very fact-dependent. So it's really all about the story.
That's right. Should we
find out the answer?
Or find out the answer? Okay, interesting. So we've got most people on yes. I'm sorry to say that the ATO said no. Hand that back to you. And the reason they said this was because this employee had breached a term of their contract, their employment contract. They had terminated their contract. And so they basically said that it was not incidental to the production of income. It was related to this ending of the rights under their employment agreement. And so it was a capital expense and not deductible.
In the ruling, they talk a lot about what is the definition of deductible under Section 8.1. You should be aware it's in connection with earning your assessable income, or rather it's in the course of earning your assessable income. And they said there's not enough connection in this case between earning your salary and paying this amount, because it's a payment to terminate your employment. So not deductible in this case.